Welcome back again. We're going to have a quick look at Wireshark, or an introduction to Wireshark. Wireshark is what they call a sniffer, or what we used to call in the bad old days a protocol analyzer. The purpose of Wireshark is to analyze packets and data in a network and show you what's inside them. Very powerful tool, very dangerous tool in the wrong hands, but for students it's an endlessly useful tool for learning how networks work, because it gives you an analysis of many of the layers of an IP stream. So let's have a look at it. Obviously all these icons up here are going to take a little while to get used to. You've got your file menus like you do in Windows and like you do over many things, and you have lots of other tools here. But the most important thing we're going to do with this thing is we need to understand where we're going to look at things, or how we're going to look at things. This is, when you open Wireshark, is the main menu screen, and it does go to an extent to show you how to help yourself, because you've got a website, you've got a user guide, you've got security, you've got samples of captures that you can look at. You can even save the files that you've captured and open those in the future. Also, down here on the left hand side tells you how to capture, what sort of network media you're using to capture on, and we have options. So it's doing its best to try and help you out, but if you don't know internet networking, it's going to be very difficult to understand what's going on. However, this will help you. What I need to first of all know is where I'm going to capture. So I've got two choices. I can select an interface from here, or I can do this up here. I click on this icon and it'll ask me which interface I want to collect on. VMware has been put on this computer, but it has been started, and you'll notice there are no packets going in and out of it. Whereas the gigabit Ethernet sitting on the back of this computer, we can see packets coming in and out. Packets sent, packets received. So I'm going to make the recommendation, just to test this, is we just hit start. And there we have it. This is the capture window. And as we're going down the window here, we can see all these packets coming through. They're numbered, the time they came in is time-stamped, the IP address where they came from is marked as a source IP address, where they're going to is marked as a destination, and the type of protocol being used is marked under protocol. And then we can find out more information here. I'm going to stop this particular capture just by hitting this. And there we have it. I have a capture of several hundred packets, 238 packets I've captured. Each one will give me information about what's going on. Here's a browser one, which is quite interesting, going from this particular IP address to this particular IP address. Here's some other information, which are hellos running around. Here's a layer 2 packet going from a Cisco router to do with spanning tree. And I'll just look for something that's a broadcast for UDP. And I'll just see if I can find a TCP here. UDP, browser again. Looking for a TCP packet. Doesn't seem to be any. I missed a few. Actually I'll just put it into order. And it'll come up under TCP here. Here we go. Here's some TCP packets. And if I click on this, I should be able to just drag this window up here. And it'll tell me what's happening in the frame, what's happening in the TCP protocol, and what's happening in the layer 3 protocol, and even the layer 2. And there you have it. That's an introduction, and that's how you would capture. In further videos I'll show you how to interpret what's there.